shopping trip in Florida took a serious turn after an 18-year-old visitor from South Carolina was detained for shoplifting, according to police. Officers say store staff observed the young woman selecting merchandise and placing the items into her purse before attempting to leave without paying. Loss prevention contacted law enforcement, who arrived and confirmed the items had been concealed. At first, officers believed the suspect might be a minor, which is why family members were brought into the room during the initial interaction. That changed after her identification was reviewed, confirming she had recently turned 18. Police noted that the teen was cooperative throughout the encounter and did not resist. Officers also stated that she had no prior criminal history, according to the family.
Hello, how are you?
Tired.
Tired?
Since 2 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Alright, so, these are the items that she concealed into her purse. We watched her select everything and put everything into that purse. This is her ID. No, this is my bag. Yeah. So they've been really cooperative. I thought that she was a minor at first, hence why the family's in here, otherwise they would have stayed out. But yeah, they've been really, really cooperative.
She's 18.
Yep, just turned 18. Yep. I'll let you talk to her.
Okay. Your family?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Has she ever been in trouble before?
No, she almost got kicked out of our house by her stepdad for getting a speeding ticket. Like,
okay.
She has.
Do y'all live here in Florida now?
No,
or?
we're visiting my parents. We're supposed to leave tonight. I think I'm meeting my mom for like an early dinner.
Alright. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Having those rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Before questioning, officers read the woman her Miranda rights. She acknowledged understanding them and agreed to speak. During the conversation, she admitted the situation was a mistake, telling officers she had acted impulsively and regretted her decision. Despite her cooperation, officers explained that Florida law does not allow a notice to appear for out-of-state residents in certain misdemeanor cases. Because the suspect was not a Florida resident, officers were legally required to take her to jail for booking. Family members asked whether a local address could be used to avoid arrest, but police clarified that residency requirements are strict and could not be bypassed.
So, here's the thing. You're not a resident of Florida, so I can't issue her a notice to appear because you live out of state. So she has to go to jail for it.
Can I drive here? I can drive down to go to court.
Unfortunately, no. There's
anytime you don't live in Florida, you have to go to jail for the offense because our notice to appear is for, like, if you were a resident here, it'd be different. Then if you don't have any criminal history, we could just...
From here to Jacksonville, I couldn't give you one of those court dates.
Yeah, you have to live...
Can we use like my grandma's address or anything? I'll drive down.
If she has no priors, it's going to just be a misdemeanor offense. I think it's a $500 bond. If you use a bonds bailsman, you just pay, I think the minimum's $100, so it'd be $100. So you could go literally right up there, she can post her bond, and she can get right back out. But she is going to have a court date, she's going to have to come back for court, the whole deal. So, you know, if she was still a juvenile, it would have been, honestly, the same scenario because you don't live here.
How long does she stay in if I don't come bail her out?
Until she bonds
Until she bonds
out.
out or time served, 30 days, 45 days.
So...
The officer explained that if the woman were a Florida resident with no prior record, the outcome may have been different. Police also addressed an unrelated issue, reminding the teen that individuals under 21 cannot legally possess alcohol in Florida. No additional charges were filed related to that matter. The officer informed the family that the charge would remain a misdemeanor, and that bond was expected to be relatively low. Once booked, the teen would be eligible for release after posting bond, but she would still be required to return to Florida for a future court date. The officer outlined the booking process, including transport to a jail in another town, fingerprinting, photographs, and temporary placement in a holding area. Family members were advised that the process could take several hours. The teen expressed concern about how the arrest might affect her future, including her plans to pursue a career in education. Officers explained that while the charge could appear on her record, the long-term impact would depend on how the case is resolved in court.
We are supposed to be back in 10 minutes, and then I have to go to jail for hours. What do you think? But I'm not going to just let her sit there waiting?
That's a jail address.
Well, let it be a lesson to learn. Booked in, you'll have the bond set. Mom or someone, if they want to bail you out, can come bail you out. If they choose not to do that, then you're going to have to sit there until.
Is this gonna be like on my record forever?
Will you stand by real
Do
quick
you
so I
know
can fix my
if, because
seatbelt?
I'm going to school to be an elementary school teacher, it'll like affect my
Probably
career?
not.
Will it affect my career?
I mean, they'll probably ask you about it.
Apparently my seatbelt
Felony.
broke.
What's the difference between the two?
Felony, you can't own guns, you can't vote, you can't do a lot of things.
What is going on with this?
No, you. It's harder.
Am I
I'll get
gonna
the arrow one back here for you, okay?
have- It's okay. And whenever I get there, I'm gonna be changed out of my clothes too, and everything changed.
But
They'll change her into like,
a jumpsuit
yeah, and
and
different
orange
shoes.
Crocs.
In the end, the officer emphasized that the arrest was not personal but a matter of state law. What started as a routine store visit ended as a hard lesson about legal consequences, one that this young adult and her family are unlikely to forget.